Hello and welcome to 𝐃𝐸𝐈𝐄𝐢. Here you're going to find nothing less than genuine, unedited gameplay and fact-based, honest reviews. All that I ask from you in return is that you comment below what your thoughts are on the game and what you liked or what you think. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome, I'm 𝐃𝐸𝐈𝐄𝐢. It looks like I uploaded into the wrong scenario here. Just woken up in this house. I think this is the campaign, isn't it? God, look at all these newspapers. How long have I been asleep? Crazy. Right, sorry. Main menu. Sandbox mode. 𝗬𝐬𝗬𝗂𝗯𝐲 play. Oh, hang on. It had edit property. Wait a minute. Am I in play mode? I am, aren't I? Oh, man. Sandbox mode. 𝗬𝐬𝗬𝗂𝗯𝐲 play. Edit property. Right, I think we're finally there. This is obviously the first time I've had to do this. Right. There we go. Now I can fly and look in through the windows. So you may notice a few little extra trinkets that I've added. We've got a swimming pool and a sort of gazebo in the garden. Got a pool table down here in the games room or the gym or whatever it's going to end up being. And we have a bit of a roof. The roof is on fire. Anyway, yes. Few tweaks and changes required for the house. I've got some ideas. We don't really know what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out as we go along. And we'll make it good. But yes, this is what the houses are going to finally look like. But I want to make a few tweaks and changes to some of it, because it's not quite as and how I want it. We may need to extend this out and make this wider, actually. Thinking about it, in order to incorporate the wall space properly, I think we're going to have to do that, which means this floor is going to maybe become wider still. So let's grab a tool. Ah, that's weird. It's completely removed all of my systems. Okay. What do we want? We want wall building, wall removal, roof. Surface quests. These are quests. These are if I want to make quests. Dirt management, trash generator, edit graphs, unpacking quest. Okay. Alright. I think we're good to go. My little icon has come back. It wasn't there before. I'm quite glad that it's there now. So what I need to do is figure out, where does that wall begin? Okay, something like that. Hey, steady on, fella. Right, something along those lines. Maybe one level too high. So if I grab that. It's annoying. This way. Alright, go that way. Right, I think we have it. Now, it's almost like a little bit of a corridor. We could put some stairs here, couldn't we? And then open this section up a bit more. I still don't know whether I want to put an extension on here for the kitchen or not. Maybe a little bit of an extension for the kitchen, but we'd lose the windows as a result of that. But I quite like this feel. This feels quite nice, having some steps there. Maybe just some half-width steps or something. Same on the other side. That would be kind of cool. We could extend it out then a little bit, couldn't we? Something like this. Which way do we go? This way. Yeah, to the end. Yeah, and then we could have some steps the other side. Let's just jump in and grab some steps. Why not? Okay, with the same stairs. The 8 seems a bit wide. I think we need to go for 6 if we're going to do it. Okay, maybe we'll start on the floor. Okay, I don't know. I don't know about that yet. I'm undecided. But we have to start this one in the same place. We'll end up with a slightly different result because the house is not symmetrical. Right, now, why... Aha, right. So we'll press 9. And that's the wrong button. We'll press 9. Press R. Change the style. Put the excuse me, the railings on the left. Change the style. Okay, something along those lines. I kind of like that. There's parts of me that likes it more than other parts of me. It's a bit narrow there. Maybe the stairs are too wide. Do you reckon I could reduce the width? I bet you can't, can you? So once it's in, it's kind of in. I think it needs to be narrower. Yeah, it's a shame you can't edit the width after you've built it. So let's try again, but we'll go less wide. Yeah, I think 5 is about right. I need to be able to move it away from me. It's too close. No, I didn't think that would go in the right place. Yeah. The the replacement of items is shockingly bad in this game. See, it's just different this way. Right, I think we finally got it. Is it connected at the top? Yes, it is. Right, so we'll get the old tool out. We'll press R, come down here, change the style. Railings on the left. Confirm. Over here. Railings on the right. Confirm. So we'll see how we feel about that. The gap over this side is smaller. I wonder if anyone will notice that. I imagine they probably will. It feels more natural down here. Does kind of break this lovely little room that I've created. So maybe a little section here for the kitchen makes more sense now than it did before. So let's go right ahead. How deep do I want this? How deep is your love? I think 8. 8 wide. Oh. Now, one of the things I noticed is when you put the roof on, it has an effect on the inside and the outside. So what I've decided to do is put a lip. Now, I don't know how wide I want this lip, maybe 1 or 2 squares wide. Probably just 1, but I'm accidentally putting 2 in. And then we'll put the wall on the edge, the roof rather, on that lip rather than on the actual thing itself. And hopefully that will work out quite well. I'm thinking just 1 wide will be enough, but I could be proven wrong. It might look better 2 wide. God, but I put it bloody 3 wide. Okay. Excuse me. Right, let's see if we can get this roof on then. So 9. Roof. Okay. So that's a hip roof. You can change the pitch. Oh, okay. Now I'm getting that. Now I'm understanding the controls. Right, that makes a huge difference to everything. So after I've built it then, need to come in and change the style. So, right, we're going to sell that roof. Oh, how annoying. I've built it too low. Easily fixed. And this will give us a pretty clear understanding of what the end product is going to look like, I think. It's kind of an exciting stage of the project for me, because even I don't know what it's going to look like yet. Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with having it too wide on the outside. Better sound insulation, better heat insulation. Double brick outer wall makes a lot of sense. That double brick all the way there, that's double brick, but with a bit of a lip, so the front of the house is a bit thinner than the rest of the house. The rest of the house, that's single brick as well. Oh well, oh well. It's a first go, isn't it? It's a first go. Right, so we've got the hip roof. Bring it all the way over to this other angle. Oh, not that one. That one. What do we think of that? Looks pretty good with that outer lip, doesn't it? And then it won't affect the inside the way it has done previously. And then we can adjust with number 9, like this hip roof here needs to go, and I need to put a lip round. So and I like the idea of having an attic over every bedroom. I think that's genius. I think every house should do it. I'm actually continuing that further, aren't I? Try and get some sort of foundations going on. Oh nice, I can actually see it now. Okay, some of those foundations maybe are a little bit too deep. But it's good to have foundations. And I'm definitely thinking more about a basement now that I've seen what it looks like underneath here. I think possibly this one needs to be fixed. And we're probably missing one entirely over there. But if we do come to build a basement, then that would be good. I am actually wondering whether or not you can build houses as part of the campaign. It's just suddenly occurred to me that this seems to be like a mission builder rather than a house builder. You know, in the actual game, I'd like to be able to buy a property, knock it down, and build something I want in its place. That's the real hope. But I'm not entirely sure if it's going to let us do that. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat this morning. Now, what's this extra little bit here all about? Okay. Right, so there's some foundations anyway. I don't know why that's so important to me, but it really is. Wait a minute. So what's this bit then? Confusing myself now. Do you think we need... Right, so this needs to come out further. There's still some areas I don't know what I'm going to do. And you're going to tell me, you didn't put any foundation on that bit? I know. Getting there, I think. I think we're getting there. So that is double thick on the outside of this wall. Don't know if we need that. I might be able to take one layer off and fix some of the issues on the inside. It's all a bit experimental at this stage, I'll be honest. Come on. So we could do a double layer of brick, couldn't we? It's an option. It is an option. All right, let's get the floor in, or a floor, not the floor. Bit fiddly today, struggling a little bit with the controls. Right, so we have a house with a roof. I'm going to put an attic space up here. It's going to look fantastic. And then this is going to be our kitchen area. Now, is that too small a kitchen area? Could it be a kitchen diner? think that still works, doesn't it? That works pretty well. I have to change these windows though, they can't be like that. Oh hello, what have I done there? Kind of open plan, but yeah, in a weird way. Sorry. Struggling a little bit today. Right, let's get the roof on this side, and then we can sort of see what we're playing with. This may all be all that we do today, just the roofs, because it's quite a difficult and demanding part of the job. Nope, that didn't come across far enough, did it? Start on the inside and make my life a lot easier. So I like that, but I would like it to be a little bit lower. The lip definitely helps, because now all that sort of junky detail is on the outside and not on the inside. You got a flush finish on the inside, but a decent bit of space to put an attic in. So I'd like to separate the two attic spaces now. Limited by roof, yes. So if I take those away, press Q, say limited by roof. That's very clever, it works. So now we've got a beautifully finished internal wall and no sign of it on the outside. Excuse me, which is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Do the same here. Lovely. Let's do the same over on this side. Wonderful. Now we've got really nice attic space for all the bedrooms, which is brilliant, because then you can just stick all your unwanted stuff in there. Gonna have to put obviously a bit of ceiling in here. It's not going to be a massive attic, but enough for one bedroom, definitely. Like all the Christmas stuff that you don't want down all year round. Perfect, perfect. Right, so this is going to become a kitchen diner, so these windows are going to have to change. I'm just wondering if I want these walls at all. I do not know quite right at this moment. The attic space is going to be lovely up here, though. It's almost going to be an extra room, isn't it? It's high enough. But, yeah, we don't want this one to be quite so high. So let's hit the old 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐴 button. Clip on that, and we shall say look, I see a bug. It doesn't take the brickwork down with it. So that's a bit of a shame. So we're going to have to come in and do this again. Okay, it's not a big deal, I suppose. It's a very, very shallow attic space, but it is, you know, it's enough for some boxes and stuff. Do you think maybe one more, one higher? Let's go with a 4. A 4 sounds about right. It's an extra brick of storage space, isn't it? Right, so we're going to have to fix that on the other side. Actually, I don't think I came all the way to the edge there. Doesn't look like I did. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of these. And we'll try it again. It seems odd to me that you can't change the dynamics of the roof until after you've built it. I mean, that doesn't quite make sense to me. Bit of an overhang, bit of an overhang. It works. I mean, I'm glad that you can do it, but it just doesn't make sense that you do it after you've built it. It should be part of the design process in my eyes, but whatever. Right, so slightly less storage space, but less obstruction for the views, for the people in the dining room and whatnot. Let's have a look, see what this looks like. Yeah, that doesn't look too shabby. I think that looks all right. That's nice. I'm definitely liking the look of it. Somehow I'm going to have to try and get the windows on the other side to match the windows on this side. That's going to be a little bit tricky. But it looks great at the moment. And then again, there aren't really enough door options, and we're going to get the same problem that we had before, in that you can only have one of these open on each side, and if I turn them around, they're still not going to work right. But friends of mine just had their sort of kitchen lounge converted, and they put basically a door system that goes all the way along the wall and can be opened fully, like folded back on itself So it's a completely open hole in the wall. Terrible in the winter, or pointless in the winter, but in the summer it's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that's what we're going with, something like that. Obviously they may need to be centralised or whatever, but it's something we can figure out at a later date. So we've got a bit of the roof sticking through here, which is not what I wanted, actually. So that may irritate me to the point where I have to move the roof a level higher. That's just weird, because that's clearly sticking out, but it's not visible on the outside. Don't get caught up on the unnecessary, pointless stuff. Right, so that looks like a good location for a bathroom, I would say. It's done it this side as well, look. Well, I don't like it like that. I may have to move that higher. Right, we'll put up with it today, just to keep the episode nice and short and concise. Huge bathroom space. I was thinking maybe your guest bedrooms should adjoin, so if they have children they can get to them without having to come out into the landing, but I don't know, maybe not. So yeah, it's a nice 4-bedroom house. I really like the upstairs. This is still a work in progress, clearly. We're going to have to put something here to stop people from falling down. And we're going to have to finish the roof off, which I'm a little nervous about because I can't remember what combination of things I used to make this, and I like this. Should we just have one last crack at that? Let's see if we can change it. So what did we have? I think we had old plaster in white. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all it was. Oh God, no. No, that's not it. Venetian plaster in white. Let's try that. That looks more like it. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, went too far. The brickwork must be preserved in order for it to make sense. Okay, so we'll leave a gap there for the wall to go into. Gap there for the wall to go into. So this is what it's going to look like upstairs, pretty much. It feels a bit smaller now, I think, but we'll get used to it. Get some lights up in here. What are the chances of me getting this in the right location to match downstairs? I'd say slim and none, probably. That's a problem for another day. Oh, where did that one go? Kind of disappeared. That was weird. Must have pressed something. Right. So we've got lighting for downstairs, lighting for upstairs. Obviously, we're going to need one of these. And the lights on and off as you go up and down the stairs. Kind of means that we need this to be 3 wide and not 2 wide. You've got the upstairs light, the outstairs light, and the downstairs light. And we'll need one of these in here for this room. Let's double up. I know it seems completely pompous to have 2 light switches for the same lights, but I think equally it makes sense. And yeah, it's starting to take shape. We're certainly not there, but we're getting somewhere, I feel like. Oh yeah, that's a decent storage space right there. It really is. And it just helps to finish these rooms off a smidge. Sometimes when you don't quite know what to do with the room, you do something like this, and it helps get you to the next stage of the build, if that makes sense. So having ceilings definitely makes a difference. I may need to move those windows down. What's that hanging down outside? We may need to take the roof up. The roof may be too low. So easy to say, so very difficult to fix. Right, last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab some steps. Let's go knickknacks. Oh yeah, that I like that. That works. That actually really does work. The doors that I put in are not symmetrical, so I'm going to have to fix it. But I like that look. I love this bit especially. The diving board. That's my favourite bit so far. Maybe we'll just fix that a little bit. Yeah, very nice indeed. Well, they're just my opinions. What do you guys think in the comment section below? Let me know, please. Are you liking what I'm building? Do you think it's interesting or not interesting? I don't know. The idea behind it, of course, is to build a completed house that needs decorating, and that would be your job, is to come in and decorate it as you see fit. I might put some more of those steps across here. Wondering if I should, I don't know. So many ideas, so little time to implement them all. But yeah, I think we're making progress. We've got a roof on the house now. That makes a huge difference. Doesn't look too obscure. I think it's coming along quite nicely. I'd live here. I think that's the key thing. And I love how I keep saying it, but I love how the dining room and the lounge are upstairs. The kitchen is definitely a concern at the moment. I'm not quite sure what the hell I'm doing with it. I may take this wall out completely and move all that back. It does open it up a tad, doesn't it? Probably make the kitchen feel less constricted as well. Yeah, that really opens it up a lot, doesn't it? That makes a big difference. Big positive difference there. And then all of this lot could still, I mean, it could still be in here. Just further back slightly. Which in many ways works even better still. Then a kitchen area there. Yeah, it feels a bit more homely doing it that way. Oh my god, look how discombobulated my light switches are. Can't have that. Yeah, that really opens up the whole area. It feels less confined now. I like that a lot more. I'm very happy with that. Let me just see if I can find a... Oh, that works very nicely as well. Ah, all of a sudden it just comes together. Look at that. Outstanding. Obviously that wall needs to be filled in, but I am really liking the look of this now. It feels right all of a sudden. It's weird how that happens. Kind of building it whilst designing it at the same time. It's very odd. Should we, just as a last thing, should we just chuck some kitchenette? Bathroom, beds, cabinets. Maybe if I just type in kitchen. This is not what we're going to go with in the final bit. Well, it might be, might end up being, but it's not intentionally going to be so. Oh, can I have one of those? We have one of these outside, haven't we? Yeah, I'm trying to look for a hob. Yeah, it's not quite so easy to... oh, I like that one better. It's not quite so easy to get it all together, is it? 𝗬𝐬𝐬𝗂𝐂𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿. Let's try that. 𝗬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿. Oh my god. Why is it so complicated to find kitchen stuff? Bathroom, beds, cabinets. I'm at the moment I'm just chucking stuff up there just to see what sort of options we've got. So it looks like these are the cabinets. Okay, so cabinets. So do we not have any hobs? So that looks like a cabinet rather than a... Yeah, that's not... I like that. We may use that elsewhere. For something else. Oh, God, it's going to be awkward. So I think these are the kitchen things, aren't they? Banamo. So that's very oaky. Very small tweaks. See, what's weird is that there's a gap there. What's that for? Oh wow, the fridge. Can you hear that? Oh, it's not that loud. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out. Clearly, the kitchen is going to be, I think, quite irritating to get right. It's just going to be a thin one-layer kitchen, lots of desk space, bit of storage above, and a fridge here, and that's about it. It should work. I think it makes for a nice space, a nice area. I just wonder whether to enclose this over here and have two more of these seats in. If I do that, though, it looks a bit too much like a coffee shop, doesn't it? We'll get rid of those. Well, I like these. We may change the wood type and the style of it or whatever, but I think they finish off the banisters quite nicely. So much so that I may even swap them out for what I've done here. Oh my god, look at this. But that took me so long to build that, to try and figure out how to make that. It is a unique feature, isn't it? But is it a good feature? That's the question. Anyway, yeah, I've kept you for too long. How long has it been? Nearly an hour. And half an hour in, I was like, yeah, we'll wrap this one up now. So, yeah, that makes me laugh every time I do that. But, yeah, I think we're getting there. I think we're making good progress. Need some art style up on the wall. But I don't know what to put on there either. It'd be nice if you could grab something like this and scale it. That would be helpful. If you could scale things so that you can make them fit wherever it is you want them. That's a lovely approach up to the kitchen. That's really nice. And you could sit here whilst your friends are cooking, preparing and waiting for dinner. It's lovely. I like it. It feels homely. Yeah, it's good. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.